Hey everyone, it's Clay, director of video here at Steezy, and we have a very special guest.
Nick Joseph, hello.
Hi. Nick has choreographed for a lot of really incredible artists. You're kind of like an up-and-comer in this field, right? A hot commodity.
Oh, you know, some could say that. I wouldn't say that, but I'm thankful for the title.
I would say that. We've been asking our YouTube community, like, who do they want us to bring in? And so many people have been saying, Nick Joseph, Nick Joseph. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my friend. I know Nick Joseph.
So many people?
So many people, actually. Okay, so we're gonna react to a few videos here. First one was your choreography to Butter featuring Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh.
Anything you want to tell us about this thing?
The thing with K-pop, I don't know if a lot of people know this, is that there are multiple versions that you tend to make for something. And this one had well over 7 or 8 in the span of 2 to 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so what you guys see on like the screen is basically the culmination of like those versions put into like one concise thing.
My boy.
So
Say ho.
like the car I ride, even your best party planner couldn't catch this vibe. Big boss,
Vibe.
let the haters stay on their job, and I be on these girls' necks like the back of their box.
Yeah, I haven't seen them dance something like this. A lot of K-pop is big movements,
Yes.
and then throw in the iconic hand, the iconic groove. And so I'm like really surprised that everything here just feels so specific.
They wanted me to do that. They were like, oh, make it the way that you would make it for yourself. And I was like, oh.
That's
Okay.
nice.
For that specific move, I had so many versions where I was like, oh, like maybe it's like a little like neck thing. I don't know why I thought about like Fairly Odd Parents and like Chip Skylark and teeth, and I was like, dang, all right. I was like, cool. I don't know, just teeth and that sound. And
Yeah.
I was like cartoonish. I was like, dang, all right, this feels good.
And I be on these girls' necks like the back of their box. Houston's finest in the room with bouncers. Make them all get ratchet in their suits and blouses. I remember writing flows in my room in
Favorite part
college.
here?
Now I need global entry to the shows I'm rocking.
Yo!
I remember when I made that sequence, I was sitting down, I was like, all right, we gotta make something different. We gotta do something crazy. I was like, what if I...
Jim, I got it!
Job, and I be on these girls' necks like the back of their
I
box.
don't even see. Next, like the, it's quality. Cute face. Love the groove right there.
Yeah. I don't know why he killed that so hard. It was great. I was like, dude, relax, bro. Crazy, man.
Was that supposed to like dime stop it? Like what's?
It's like a tap, tap.
Okay, do.
So that was actually one of the ideas from one of the performance directors, Bankster. He was like, oh, like student blouses. I was like, that's tight. And so he added J-Hope and Jimin doing the tap tap. Because this was already in the choreography, and he was like, what if we do it? I was like,
Nice. How do you feel about when you're choreographing things? Like, what are you hearing first? What do you prioritize?
lyrics are always first for me. I think I just love wordplay so much. Yeah, anytime I hear a new song, it's first and foremost lyrics.
Ratchet in they suits and blouses. I remember writing flows in my room in college. Now I need global entry to the shows I'm rocking. Like cocoa butter, my drip more than a puddle.
Nice.
They know that I'm the wave. Take over every summer. They must be giving Stevie if they ever had to wonder. Cause every beat I get on get turned into Hubba Bubba.
Little deets.
Little details.
I love those. I love the Hubba Bubba. I love the little original butter thing. I love the wheeze right there.
These boys killed it. I remember when we first started rehearsing, they were really like nervous about it.
Really?
I would make a version and I would send it to like our chief performance director, Sun Sunduk, and then he would also send it to them. So they actually had input in like what they wanted for the choreography. When they saw like the final version, they were like, oh, okay, cool, like we're ready. We're nervous, we're ready. Although they were nervous, they learned super duper fast.
Really?
Like that's like an overarching thing in like with K-pop idols. I don't know why, they just all learn super
Really good
duper
at that.
fast.
They've had to learn so many things like right away.
The pickup is
so.
crazy.
Who do you think like amongst the BTS boys like picks up your choreo really, really well?
Probably J-Hope.
Yeah.
J-Hope, yeah. The three of them all have super different personalities. So he was super like on it. Like he was like, okay, cool, like I gotta get this. Like, Jungkook was also really like on it too, but he was also like the more like nervous one. He's like, okay, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'm like, you're doing it right, you got it, you're doing it right, you got it. And then Jimin is like the funny guy where everyone's like, okay, cool, let's like stretch out. And he's like laying on the floor, he's like, I'm tired. I'm like, okay, I mean, you're killing it, but so that's fine. There's actually a video of J-Hope and I doing like the floor sequence in the beginning, and he's like matching me to the T.
Really? Wait,
Yes.
is it on YouTube or something?
J-Hope, right? They're just, yeah,
It's
super
just-
clean.
Yeah. Wow.
And then Jungkook is also just like, oh, dang, I messed up. I'm like, every other time you did it, killed it.
Yeah. Look, everyone, we've unblurred the face. He's right here.
Head looks and everything too. I was
It's
like,
perfect. Oh, that's not fair. I don't know TXT. Remember, I'm learning K-pop through watching these things. Is there anything you want to tell me about TXT? Or?
So when I was in Korea, this was like the main team I was with. So I worked with these boys the most out of everyone else in Enhypen. They have like a very like special like music style that I feel like I don't hear it too much in K-pop. So it's very like rock. But this concept for them was especially different just because they're very like lively and light and then like rockerish, and then this is like, oh, whoa. This is different.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited.
For this piece specifically, I choreographed the chorus.
The chorus, got it.
This was my first project when I got to Korea.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. This is tight.
I'm so shocked.
This song is super tight.
Oh!
Wow. And all the formations and blocks are super nice. Shout out Subin and Remy.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, those are really nice formations.
Yep.
Those are really good, especially for 4 people.
5.
Oh, this is 5 people?
5 people.
5 people. Oh my gosh, I thought it was 4 for a second. Wait.
Yeah, the behind.
Sneaky hands.
Sneaky.
How did it feel choreographing? Is there an advantage to 5?
The concepts are what you want to play into when you have like a smaller number of people in groups. So that was like the fun part about it. And like the most challenging thing was like, okay, how are we gonna like make things feel different with 5?
Yeah.
And chorus here's what I
is
do.
you?
Yep.
Oh, I got chills. Oh.
For Frost?
Yeah, for Frost. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice choice. Ooh.
So they wanted something very like different for this specific chorus. I think I just wanted them to feel more within the character than like killing choreography. So they said they wanted something like crazy. They're like, for this sequence, I was like, okay, this feels more akin to like what they would want. And so we tried it out and they liked it.
It is nice to see focus on the grimy feeling.
Yes.
It's a bit of a conundrum in the K-pop world now where they want the choreography to be harder and harder. Sometimes there's actually a nice refreshing feeling when it's not necessarily harder, but just played more right for the moment.
Yes, they're big on like, it doesn't have to be hard, like it just needs to fit the concept and the vibe and the feeling that we're going for. And that's like sometimes hard for a choreographer because we're just like, oh, we want to make the craziest thing ever. But sometimes it's not about crazy, sometimes it's just about like, what are you trying to portray through the artist and what does the artist want to portray? And so then you just cater to that.
Ooh.
Then back into like what Subin and Remy did, super nice. All the blocking is,
Yeah.
I love it.
Ooh. There's a lot of like really nice interactions in here, you know, like the body touch before the little head thing. One of my favorite things is the embracing of touch in K-pop. You know, you don't see like men that are dancing in America, like just like touching on each other. And like when you see it, it's like, that looks tight. Like you're not thinking like anything weird about it, and that's my favorite thing about it. When you embrace dance, oh sorry, I'm American, you see. It is really, really nice because I think it unlocks so many possibilities and movements. Why are blades your hand?
I did martial arts growing up, so from like age 4 until like 19 was
Which
when
martial arts?
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
Yes, yes. It's very much so ingrained. So I was able to like give them something that I was like, oh cool, like they're using it tight.
Yeah.
Like, it's very like choppy and like swirly and like
Anything can be your foundation. That is the coolest thing about dance.
inspiration is everywhere.
Inspiration is everywhere.
Really lost my mind. Really lost it.
The boys are super strong too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love their energy. I'm surprised at how much of the choreo, like I feel like my body remembers already. That's an acknowledgement to you creating something catchy.
Oh, thank you.
Like, I don't know how I knew the musicality for those parts. I knew when this was gonna come back in. I think this has something to do with the song as well.
Yes.
Like the song just gives you a lot. The choreography is there, but it doesn't have to fill as much because the song is actually like a banger song.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Stop! You have a chance to win a free 1-year Steezy Studio membership if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment down below telling us how many hours you practice dancing each week. Even if it's only a few minutes, it's okay, it's fine. And also, if you don't know who or what Steezy is, we create online dance classes unlike any other, with technology that changes the way that you experience dance. On the platform, you get to learn from the best dancers in the world, just like Nick Joseph here, who has choreographed the top K-pop idols. So, give it a try. There's a 7-day free trial if you click the link in the description. And happy dancing. Now back to the video.
This is Enhypen, Drunk Dazed.
Yes, this was actually my first like solo K-pop submission. Beforehand, I had done them with like GRV, but never was I like individually asked, hey, can you do a
They asked
submission?
you?
Yes, yes. I remember being very nervous. I was
I'm
like,
sure.
K-pop, just seeing all the work that everyone had to put into like, okay, make sure it moves really well, and like formations and like getting the person to center. I spent one whole day just mapping out formations and then mapping out how everyone's gonna move. It was maybe like a solid like 9 hours sitting on my counter, just like doing that all day. Not everything is mine. Going from like Enhypen's performance directing team and then like Isidro and Jansen. There are a few parts that everyone kind of like mix and match or they modified.
Sure. Interesting. Drunk Dazed. That makes sense. Dangly. Oh, oh. These are cool formations.
Yeah,
Oh. Good shape.
I love this group.
Dum, dum.
These boys are really good too.
Wow.
They're all super solid dancers.
Wow, yeah, really solid.
I can't believe they did this chorus.
Ooh. Nice. Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
That was a lot.
Every time I've watched them do it on stage or for a dance practice video, it's always on point. And that's what I love about like watching Enhypen is that they are never not precise. They're always precise.
What do you think separates them from a lot of other groups?
Whenever I've seen them move or even taught them, I did a few lessons with them while I was in Korea, none of them were like lacking.
Oh.
None of them. Like we would do like groups and solos and I was like, y'all are just this good like all the time and y'all are picking up like super fast. I'm like, it's only been an hour and I've taught maybe like the whole piece essentially.
Oh.
So this is an example of similar structure. Movement was just modified. So that whole sequence was the blocks that I made. And I had a whole like different like arm thing going on. But what's cool about how the performance directors work with us is like, they'll take the structure and they'll say, oh, like, you know, maybe like we'll do the same thing, but we're just gonna change up the arms. And so it just makes it more clear for their artists and what they know their artists are gonna excel at. Because all these dudes are also rather tall. So their lines are really nice and long. Yeah, even like this ending frame is like a really nice thing for them to do because like, oh, okay, like they're longer, so let's just like have them show that.
So these are your formations.
Yes, a lot of them are my formations.
Yeah, this is super cool. Choom. Yeah. Into the center, circle, scoot, scoot. Odd window. And I love that because your attention's still there. That's super tight. Whoa!
Yeah, this rotating thing was hard.
It's definitely hard because I also see their feet.
Yes.
Nope. Ooh, nice. Oh, I like that. It wasn't doom, it was doom. So you gotta see a
Yes, extension.
with the face.
Yeah.
Whoa. weirdly structured movement, not weird in a bad way. It's like a stiffness that I wouldn't expect from a hard attack. Like we're seeing this doom, doom, and then that part right there. It was just so, yeah, it's such a snap. It's so cool because it kind of breaks the movement. It's one of those parts where you expect to be like, and just like swingy, and then now you just attack it for a moment. I was like, what was that? What just happened?
Yes, that's what I wanted from them, because they told me that they're all like really good and like, just make it hard. So make it hard.
Just make it.
And so, yeah, so I was like, okay, well, I want them to like feel dynamic as they're doing it too. I don't want them to just feel like they're moving through the moves, but actually like feeling them and like switching things up as they do these movements.
So satisfying. Love that. Good repeat.
This is actually the moment that the performance directors put in, I believe. This whole days moment.
That was them?
Yeah, that was them.
It's very well played.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super nice like breathing moment from all the like super hard choreography that I did.
Did they accept the first version of your swingy part?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I was also very surprised when I saw the trailer for this at first, because I always do like a little like teaser. I was like, they did this?
Yeah.
Like a lot of my movements, though they're big, I sometimes feel like they're a little bit more abstract. We're not the norm. And so I was just very surprised that they took it.
Oof. That was sick.
This is their concept.
Nice. Whoa, you see his little leg right there? He just did a little boop when he pops off.
Ooh, he's going
a little snap in there.
Nikki.
Special.
Oh my god.
Oh, those are solid.
I told you, they don't lag. They're solid dancers,
I'm
man.
very picky about a lot of the dime stops I see in K-pop choreo because they're very like shaky, and this one was, homeboy was a robot. That was fire.
I love this moment.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, the back. Ooh! With the crane, the jib shot. Love the activation. I'm so happy they kept the floor.
Yes, I was too.
Finally, someone kept your floor work. We've been waiting for this moment.
Whenever I would watch K-pop choreography from like other choreographers, I always noticed that they would use movements that were like iconic in like certain pieces that they'd done before. I was like, kind of want to do something like that. This movement is from my One Wish piece. I remember hearing the song and I was like, oh, what if I just like had them like rotate on the floor? That'd be kind of cool. So I used that from my my previous piece and implemented it here. Just going to say that like you can like restructure or like reuse things in a different format for a different purpose, and that's kind of what I wanted to do with this specific section. It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
I know who made this sequence, but it's super nice.
Ooh, powerful. Honoring of the beginning part too.
Tap, tap.
Ooh.
Yeah, this combo's fire. I'm not exactly sure who did this whole sequence, but every time I watch it, I'm like, why did I not
They
think of
did that right.
That was. These guys are so good.
They're so good.
So good.
Good job, Nick.
Thank you. Shout out performance directing team Isidro, Jansen, because we all did a really good job.
Yes.
The boys look really nice.
Hey, if you want to see Nick Joseph come back again and talk about some awesome dance performances, please let us know down in the comments. Let us know who else you want to see in this channel. Maybe we can get them. If they're as cool as Nick, we might be able to. If we can't get them, just know they're not as cool as Nick.
That is not true.
It is. It's facts. Actually, Nick told me that.
Whoa,
outside of here.
Hey.
And
let's not do that now.
Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate it.
Thank
buddy.
you.
Yes, we'll see you in the next one. Pieces.
Ciao, y'all.